It's about a place in Shiraz in Persia. There was an architect. And the architect came up with a magnificent building. He came up with the plans of the most magnificent building the world has ever seen. It was going to be humongous. It was going to be perfect. It was going to have gold and silver and marble and carpets and drapery. It's going to be the most magnificent building in the world. Every builder came to this architect and said, I want to build this creation that you created. What you put on the paper is unbelievable. I want to build it, and I want to build it. And someone else said, I want to build it, and I want to build it. And what the architect did instead is he went into a room and stared at the papers for 3 days and then burned the plans. Because he said, you know what? No one will ever be able to build the building the way I envision it. So I'm just going to have it in my head and never do it. And so he never built the building. It's a weird story, but a lot of you are like that. Because you have these ideas in your head of how life is going to be perfect, and then it never happens because it never gets perfect. So we just keep it in our head as something we're dreaming of, but we don't know how to proceed because we're not living that perfect life. We had the dream and we're not living it. So we don't know what to do because we're not there. So maybe once this happens, we'll get there. Or once that happens, we'll get there. And once that happens, we'll get there. And we don't realize you're not getting there. Having this perfect perception, this perfect picture image in your head of what life is supposed to be, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. That's not how life is. So just get started and start building. You're not going to build the building exactly the way the plans look. But just start building and just start doing, because you're never going to get to a place where everything is settled and perfect and good. What I'm trying to say is this, that because our life as a nation is always in limbo, and as an individual your life is always in limbo, what you need to do is accept that as the way life is meant to be. And once you accept it as the way life is meant to be, then it's not so hard. And it becomes something, that's how it's supposed to be. If you expect life to be perfect and it's not, it becomes very frustrating. But if you realize it's not meant to be perfect, it's never going to be the image in your head. If it's meant to be balanced, and there's a lot of beautiful things, but it's not going to be perfect. You're going to be in limbo. If you accept the fact that you're going to be in limbo, then all of a sudden, you're not so hungry. All of a sudden, it doesn't hurt so much. All of a sudden, okay, this is what it is. And I have enough balance, and I have enough good things happening in my life that I could keep flying.